Perceiving without naming. Most people are only superficially aware of the world around them, especially when they are familiar with their environment. The voice in their head absorbs most of their attention. Some people feel more alive when they travel and explore unfamiliar places or other countries, because in these situations, sensory perceptions occupies more of their awareness than thought. These individuals become more present. Others remain under the total domination of the voice in their head, even in those situations. Their perceptions and sensations are distorted by instant judgments. In fact, they haven't gone anywhere. Their body is just traveling, while they remain where they have always been, in their own head. This is the reality for most people. As soon as something is perceived, it is named, interpreted, compared to something else, appreciated, detested, or called good or bad by the phantom self, the ego. They are imprisoned in thought forms, in object consciousness. No one wakes up spiritually until they interrupt the compulsive and unconscious process of naming, or at least until they become aware of it and are able to observe it as it happens. It is through this constant naming that the ego remains active as the unobserved mind. Whenever it stops, and even when we become aware of it, there is room for inner space, and we stop being possessed by the mind. Now choose an object near you, a pen, a chair, a cup, a plant, and visually examine it. That is, look at it with great interest, almost with curiosity. Avoid items with strong personal associations that remind you of the past, such as where you bought them, who gave them to you, etc. Also put aside anything with writing on it, such as a book or a bottle. This may stimulate thought. Without effort, relaxed but alert, give total attention to the object, to every detail of it. If thoughts arise, don't engage with them. You are not interested in them, but rather in the act of perception itself. Can you take thought out of perception? Are you able to observe without the voice in your head making comments, drawing conclusions, comparing, or trying to find something out? After some moments, let your gaze wander around the environment, with your alert attention illuminating each thing it lands on. Then, listen to any sounds that may be present. Do this in the same way you look at things around you. Perhaps some sounds are natural, water, wind, birds, while others are artificial. Some may be pleasant, others unpleasant. However, don't make any distinctions between good and bad. Let each sound be as it is. Don't interpret it. In this case, too, the secret is relaxed but alert attention. In the moment you look and listen in this way, you may become aware of a subtle feeling of calm, which at first may be difficult to perceive. Some people feel it as a background silence. Others prefer to call it peace. When consciousness is no longer absorbed by thought, a part of it remains in its natural, unconditioned state, formless. This is inner space.